Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all the eyeshadow palettes that I have tried so far this year. I have got 20 total, so this may be a little bit of a longer video. So make sure you have a drink, a snack, and just keep watching. So okay, all these eyeshadow palettes, I love them. They've got to last somewhere in the ranking. This ranking right here does not include all the eyeshadow palettes that I have decluttered or resold, you know, that type of situation. So I'm just going to start from the bottom and then kind of like work my way up to my most favorite eyeshadow palette. So coming in the very last spot at number 20, if I could get it. Y'all are gonna be like really shocked. Okay, it is from ColourPop. It is the Winnie the Pooh Sweet as Can Be palette. Now, this palette, honestly, this entire collection has like probably the cutest collaboration I have ever seen. So like A+ on the collaboration and the packaging, like everything, it is so adorable. But I'm strictly talking about the formula of the eyeshadows. It's fine, you can get a very beautiful look. It's just kind of like meh. You know, I love it. I'm going to keep it in my collection, but it's nothing to rave about and like run out and buy unless you love Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, the shimmers are very subtle and the mattes take a little bit of building, but still you can get a very pretty look, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. I like went crazy and I got everything in the Winnie the Pooh collection because I was so excited. Okay, so coming in at number 19 is another one from ColourPop, but it's okay because I have another one from ColourPop like way up in my ranking. Okay, number 19, it is the Daisy Does It palette. I think this palette, like, the packaging is so cute. Honestly, if it didn't have daisies on it, I probably wouldn't have got it. If I'm just being honest, I couldn't help it. I think it's adorable. Now, this color story is so beautiful for spring and summer. This is like a perfect neutral girl lover's dream that wants a pop of like a little bit of green or a little bit of peach. Maybe a pop of yellow. So I think every girl who loves natural makeup would love this for just to add a like fun pop to your collection. And kind of like the Winnie the Pooh, I think this, like, you can get a very pretty look with it, but it's nothing to rave about. It's just like, it's fine. And I really do love the Super Shock that they added in here. I'm a sucker for a Super Shock, but I have been reaching for this quite often this summer just to get a quick one and done look. I reached for this a lot in the spring as well. But yeah, if you love daisies, if you love ColourPop, it's fine. It's just like not crazy good, pigmented, sparkly. It's still beautiful. But you're just going to get a very subtle look. And I will say that this dark green, it's a little hard to blend. But other than that, they are really good. But you got to work for the look. It doesn't just blend itself out and you get a whole bunch of pigment right off the gate. You've really got to work on it. Now, number 18, it is from Nomad Cosmetics. This quality is really, really good. It's only coming in at number 18 because of the color story. I'm not big on blue, but this is the Whistler Lodge palette. This is so cute, like all the little animals on here. So I love this palette. Like I said, I'm not big into the blues, but whenever I reach into this palette, I mainly go for these greens or a very neutral look right here. And I think that these will be so pretty during the fall. But yeah, I cannot wait to continue to play with this palette. Every once in a while, I'll pop in for like a fun pop, but I'm mainly going to be reaching for this color story during the fall and winter months. I'm not going to be reaching for it hardly at all spring and summer, if that makes sense. But it's a very beautiful palette, good formula. It's just, I don't reach for it right now. It's like not my time of the season to reach for this palette, but still very beautiful. Okay, now coming in, where's my number? Okay, number 17. This is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Zendo palette. So I've got the midi size, and this is the mini right here. I think the color story is really cute. I will say it's just like a little bit lackluster. This shimmer right here, it's just very like, I really expected more, honestly. Like ColourPop, their shimmers are more pigmented than this shade right here. I just, like, you really have to build it up. And I think that all the other shades are really good. It's just like this one, which was going to be my favorite shade. It's just kind of like meh, if you will. But I think the color story is beautiful, but it's just not my favorite, and I do not reach for it all the time like I thought I would. But yeah, the quality is really good. It's just this one shade is a little bit of a dud. So if you're getting it for that beautiful peachy tone, probably pass on it. You can find a better price palette at ColourPop. Now, number 16, this is another one from Natasha Denona. This is the Baby Biba. Look how cute. I cannot. Like, this is such a cute little bitty palette. This it's just got 3 shades in here, and I reach for this all the time. I didn't think I would ever reach for it because we all have these shades in our collection repeatedly, like over and over. But whenever I don't want to think about a look and I just need something super quick, I reach for this because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this shimmer all over the lid, this in my crease, and that to deepen it up on the outer part. So yeah, I do reach for this all the time. It's just coming in lower because it's nothing exciting, but it's still really good. Okay, so number, let's see, 15 is this one from Nabla. This is the, I think, Analog palette. This is a little cutie palette. They have quite a bit different color stories, but this one called to me the most. I picked this up during the Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty event that goes on. I cannot, like, this is so beautiful. This right here, this peach is breathtaking. The mattes are so good, blendable. They have a lot of pigment to it. Even though this is just a 6-pan palette, you can get like a day look, you can take it nighttime, or just like a pretty soft springy summer look. I'm obsessed with this palette. I don't reach for it that often, but if I'm wanting to get like a very beautiful peachy sunsetty look, I'll reach for this. It's very new to my collection. I haven't really been playing with it that often, but I really do love it. And if you are like looking at one of these Nabla palettes, I really recommend it because I think the formula is so good. And you know, speaking of, I just wanted to say I got these 2 palettes from, these are brand new to my collection. One is from ColourPop, the Getting Fresh palette right here. I'm not going to include this in my ranking because it is so new. And also the Odin's Eye Soul Mane 2 palette. These are brand new to my collection. I need to continue to test these out. If you're kind of curious why you're not seeing them, that's why. I like to play with my palettes a whole bunch before I sit here and rank them all for you all. Coming in at number 14, it's another one from Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Biba. So look how cute this is. I just love the minis. I can't help it because I reach for them all the time because of the size and the color story. I don't have to think about it, but the formula is amazing. It's nothing special, but it's good quality. So if you love neutrals, if you just love soft glam looks, I think this would be like your go-to palette. If you love the color story, just know the formula is so good. And this shimmer right here, it is so soft and buttery. I think you would really enjoy this palette. But I'm sure you all have these shades in your collection. But yeah, it's so beautiful. So definitely pick this up if you are a natural makeup loving girl. And at number 13, this is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Paradise Islands palette. Look at the packaging, it's so beautiful. Perfect for summer. These shades, they are really good quality. I'm not very big into color. I'll reach for it every once in a while. So I'm not reaching for this every single day, which is why it's not coming in at the very top. But the formula is really good. I love the brand, and I cannot, like, with these colors. Every time I do play with color, I love the look. Coming in at number 12 is from NARS. Now, this is my only NARS palette in my collection, and I really just wanted to try it out. I love basic makeup. I love these colors, and I have been reaching for this so much. So in the past, my like summer palette, if you will, was the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 1 palette. I love this so strongly. It is amazing. It's nothing like you can't get like indie. Like if you love indie, then this quality probably won't surprise you. But yeah, so I normally go for this palette, but this summer I have been reaching for this NARS palette constantly. I love how you can get a very natural look. You can kind of warm it up. You can take it nighttime. You can get a very peachy look, a berry look, a champagne look, a golden look. Even though this palette looks super, super boring and basic, you can get a wide like variety of looks, and the formula is really good. So yeah, my first experience with NARS, really, really good. I love the quality. Now the price point, it's high. It's really expensive, but I had a coupon, so I'm not gonna like recommend because it's so expensive, but if you're in that budget and you want to try this NARS palette, I think you would really love it. And I don't even think I said the name of it. It's Summer Unrated, and let me just say it is perfect for the summer months, because I've been reaching for that over my Patrick Ta, and I did not think anything would ever replace my Patrick Ta palette. I still reach for that like quite often, but I'm still reaching for the NARS more. Coming in at number 11, oh, these palettes make me so happy. They are from Pat McGrath Labs. These are the two that she did in collaboration with Bridgerton. So this is like, I'm going to call it season 1. This is the first palette, and this shade right here makes the palette. It is so pigmented, beautiful, oh, mauve-y. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And this blue is a beautiful topper. I love the mattes. I love the berry tones. It's so beautiful. Now, coming in at number 10 is the other one from Bridgerton. So we are in the top 10 now. And this palette, I love this one a lot more just because of the color story. Because you get more, like it's a better bang for your buck. I love this like antique yellow gold. This blue is very unique to my collection. This Astral Blitz is stunning. It's breathtaking. It takes every look from here way up to here, but you definitely need a glitter glue. And I love this beautiful subtle champagne pinky look. I love the palette, I love the quality, and I love the show. So I don't know, these just make me so happy. Coming in at number 9, it is from ColourPop. This is the Star Wars The Mandalorian Child palette. Look how cute. This quality is amazing. This reminds me a lot of the Hocus Pocus formula, like just very rich and vibrant, pigmented. Love it, love it, love it. If you're a green lover, even if you love natural makeup and you just want a touch of green, I'm telling you, just if you need like your first green palette, get this. This is a perfect first green palette because it's not like vibrant neon greens or like the grassy greens. It's olive greens and kind of like your everyday more natural greens, if you will. Love this palette. Cannot speak any more about it. It's just amazing. Coming in at number 8 is another green palette. This is from Natasha Denona. This is her mini gold palette. This is so beautiful. I'm going to do a separate video just like ranking my minis from Natasha Denona, but honestly, I love all these palettes, but this one is so special because you can get so many different looks with this. I know it's just like a basic 5 pan, but I'm telling you, you can get a very dark, deep look. You can get a green look, a gold look, a very natural, neutral look. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. The quality is amazing. Coming in at number 7, this is from Lunar Beauty. This is the Nude Prism palette. This is kind of newer to my collection as well, but I'm telling you, if you love basic makeup, if you're just a very soft, glam type of girl, get this. It is so good. I know it's kind of big and a lot of people don't really like all these big palettes, but I'm telling you, you have a look for every day. You got a very soft look, you got pinky looks, gold looks, like you can take it nighttime. It's just champagne. This palette, when I look at it, it just makes me so happy, and the formula is amazing. This is a very beginner friendly palette because it takes you got to really work on the mattes to build them up, and the shimmers are very subtle but very beautiful and sparkly. Like, let me just go in with the shade Laura right here and a little bit of So Icy because I just want to show you how it kind of makes every look a little bit more dewy and beautiful. See, it's just, this formula is so good. But if you just need a very basic palette in your life that you're going to get compliments on all the time, get this. It's beautiful. So coming in at number 6 is from Lunar Beauty. Again, this is the Moon Spell. This is like his first holiday palette. This packaging is luxurious. It's heavy, Man, I bought this secondhand because I did not pick it up when it launched, and I'm just like, I'm ready for fall now. When I got this palette, I was like, I'm over summer. Give me fall. I cannot wait to wear this all the time. This quality is amazing. It's pigmented. The shimmers are beautiful and sparkly. It's amazing. I can't continue to talk about it because you can't get it anymore. But if you find it secondhand for not like an outrageous price, snag it up if you love the color story because the formula is amazing. Love Lunar Beauty. These are the only 2 palettes I have so far, and they are amazing. Like, I can definitely tell there's a different formula. This is more like the mattes are way more pigmented versus this, and these are a little bit easier to blend, but both are amazing. And the shimmers are very different as well, but both still very good quality. Now, coming in, we're in the top 5 now. So this is from Odin's Eye. This is the collaboration they did with Angelica Kninkvist. This is the Hella palette. Oh, amazing. This packaging, I cannot, like, I just threw it. Anyways, this is what the inside looks like, and it's kind of intimidating, but honestly, this palette brings me out of my comfort zone. It gets me really excited for spring and summer. Yeah, the shade River, if I was an eyeshadow, I'd probably be this one. It just transforms every look. It's very grungy, but it can be very daytime too. It's purple, but it's got blue, green, and this multi-chrome, it's so beautiful. I'm covered in swatches. I'm telling you, this palette is so special. It's amazing. If it's still available, snag it up because it is amazing. Coming in at number 4 is the Utopian Dream palette from Pat McGrath Labs. And this was my very first mothership from her. This formula is so special. I tried, like, whenever she had the glitch sale, I bought a whole bunch of motherships, and I decluttered almost every single one of them except for one. So this should tell you, like, the formula is so good. And honestly, not all of them across the boards had an amazing formula. If you are an indie makeup lover, don't feel pressured to buy Pat McGrath because you can probably get the same formula for a very affordable price compared to these outrageous prices. But if you do not own this palette and you need something special, maybe treat yourself, it's beautiful. Is it like a must-have? No, but I'm so glad I have it because I'm in love with it. It's so beautiful. And don't even get me started on the packaging. Coming in at number 3, this is from Pat McGrath as well. This is the Bronze Seduction Mothership palette. These are the only 2 motherships that I have, and I'm telling you, this may be like everyday colors. I cannot. This is so beautiful. And honestly, I almost didn't get it because of this red. And I love the red so much. It's so pretty. But yeah, do you have to have it? No. But if you want it, I think it's really good. I will say that this shimmer right here, it's just kind of like, it's okay. Honestly, these are like a glitter topper. And the mattes are very pigmented. You just got to really work on blending them. But is it like better than indie brands, you know? No, because the palette I'm about to mention took my breath away. And it's my favorite formula. But if you love the color story, I think it's really pretty if you can get it on a sale because I'm loving it for summer. Coming in at number 2, it is from Natasha Denona, and I cannot believe I have this palette. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. It is the Metropolis right here. Look how beautiful. All these earthy tones just... Oh, they are so stunning. It is a very warm tone palette. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. She keeps bringing it back and then it sells out. Then she'll bring it back and then it'll sell out. I don't know if you can still get it, but I'm glad I have it. Is it worth the price tag? For me, yes. Would I recommend it to everyone else? No. I would say go to Alter Ego and get the other, they have a dupe palette for this. They have an amazing formula. I say if you love this color story, go over there if this one is not available anymore. I'm so glad that I have it. Oh, when I tell you, I lost my mind when this became available. I lost my mind. And the palette that's coming in at number 1, can you guess it? It's from Adept Cosmetics. This is the collaboration they did with Heather Austin. Now, this formula is out of this world. This is my favorite shimmer formula in my collection. It is absolutely beautiful. The mattes are stunning. They're very pigmented. Every time I wear this, someone's like, oh my gosh, what is on your eyes? I love it so much. I'm just going to swatch a few, but I'm telling you, if you do not have this palette, get it because it is amazing. Like, beautiful. So this is Smith, this beautiful green yellow. Do you see how it, like, I don't know, it's a multi-chrome in the shade Austin. It's like if a mermaid was a shadow, okay? And then the shade Passport. It's beautiful in purple and pink and blue. It's just in the shade Video Chat. It's orange and yellow. I'm just telling you, like, you need this palette in your life if you do not have it. But that's going to wrap it up for me in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed my ranking. Please let me know what are some of your favorite palettes that you have tried this far, because honey, I went in this year. But I'm going to wrap it up wherever you are in the world. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.